Please. These walls have eyes. That's a dope title. Errant Men. I do the same thing every from a nap. Bad dream.
Bad dream?
Ugh.
Oh yeah, we're back.
I don't even remember
Mhm.
falling asleep.
15, 20 minutes? Seems like it was a pretty intense dream.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm used to it. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie. Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it.
Chris
Not
directed.
even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh. Right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Portrait
Why do you
looks kind
think
of like
she
Sylvester.
wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here. Someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Sick swoop
Providence
there.
goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
Yeah, Linda seems like this.
I
Seems like
think I'm good here.
that very Linda, in
Your
my
loss.
opinion. In my opinion, very Linda. Very reserved. Laid back, like kind of very back. Saying, talk to Maddie.
So, Murder Mill? I'm guessing it's not a romantic comedy?
No. It's actually a romance.
Do you really think Augustine might be up to something? Like,
Art house
do
romance.
you think she isn't going to follow through on her, offers?
Don't get your hopes up.
Never trust an offer until the money's in the bank, figuratively speaking. Especially if it seems too good to be true.
Come on, not everyone's trying to outmaneuver everyone else all the time.
They are in my business.
Show business is not real life.
Real life is overrated.
Maybe, but it's the only life I got.
Poor
Only
Maddie.
if you believe that.
Aw. Maddie disapproves of my cynicism. Damn it, Maddie. Follow after Sting. I don't want.
Hey! You guys want to come take a look at this?
Why don't we go look around together?
On
Unless
Maddie.
you want to stay here by yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, Maddie.
Oh, never thought your little Maddie Bear would end up in a place like this, huh?
That?
Hmm? Oh, nothing. Never mind.
She
What were you shouting
talking
about?
to herself.
Look at this place.
God, it's Jordan Peterson on the wall.
You should shoot one of your movies here.
Why?
No,
'Cause
not
it's cool as
Jordan
hell.
Peterson.
We might as well take a look around.
Look at him. My name's Jordan
Can't
Peterson.
deny this place would make an
Trying to sound like
incredible
Kermit the
film
Frog.
location.
But I'm also Canadian.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks. It's Italian.
Hate you.
Well, the shoes are Italian. And the belt. I got it cheap from a guy. He's got a guy who's got a pants guy. So I got these pants from his guy's guy. Had them tailored just right by the other guy.
Fuck
I
up,
know,
Stan.
also
You
got a
definitely
blazer,
like Jordan.
Which is like a super limited VIP club edition.
You're like the
You wanna know
number
a
one fan.
Sure.
Found the turtleneck in a secondhand shop.
Scandalous.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie,
Is it
what was
Chris?
your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it...
Bonnie.
How did you know that?
Oh shit.
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago.
Yeah, that makes.
Whole other lifetime. Her younger brother Jaime was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
Oh no. Oh my. Comfort Maddie. I don't like Sam, so fuck Sam. Did
So
this.
sorry you had to
Jane.
go through that. It's never easy to lose someone you love.
Thanks. Lucky for me, it wasn't my first rodeo.
Bonnie. I wish I'd stayed in touch with her.
Weren't you wondering where both of our film strips came from?
No.
I don't suppose you'd like to enlighten me.
Of course.
And
Well, I can't just tell you for free, can I? This kind of information is very valuable.
what's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
Hate him. Jesus Christ, dude. Fucking can't stand him. I hate him so. I can say many things about Supermassive Game. Can't say, God damn, dude, they look fucking pretty. They're very pretty.
Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family.
It's
That
all
or
Augustine.
Augustine loves cosplay.
I think they're all. Frank Stone. The Face of Evil.
Sensationalist trash.
True story of Frank Stone, told by the man who
Sam
stopped him.
Green took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
Oh yeah, Sheriff. Lloyd Cusick doesn't like the title hero. In fall 60, Cusick was the sheriff of Cedar Steel Town. Collar Joe. Life a little safer for the folks who put their trust in him, but Cedar Hills was hiding a silent menace, a merciless monster preying on the unsuspecting citizens. The bodies started piling up. The only thing left was for an everyday hero. It's the true account of how Cedar Hills' first and only serial killer was brought to justice, told firsthand by the man who dared look evil. Pull the trigger. What the fuck? Are you... Wait a second. Are you serious? What a fucking piece of shit. That fateful night, I'd sent one of my deputies over to check in on things. Not my first choice. The Flatfoot was state and a little green for my life. All he had to do was hold the line and report back on anything suspicious, but when Tom called, I knew. Standing before the furnace, I thought I'd stepped into the fiery depths of hell itself. And there was Stone, standing on that platform like a twisted gargoyle, a tiny bundle of innocence held in his death grip. Not afraid to admit I was scared. I had only a moment to act before all was... So I drew my gun, breath, made a silent prayer that... Stone's corpse wasn't even a whole bunch of out-of-towners descended on Cedar Hill, trying to grab their piece of the act. Lawyers, reporters, rubberneckers, you name it. More than a few weren't satisfied with what they found. They wanted to make a conspiracy out of it, that he must have had an accomplice to do it. Me? I don't buy it. Never have. That's because I know firsthand that he acted. Saw it with my own eyes. So to all those who claim otherwise, I say this. One monster was Cedar Hill. This way. Oh. Oh, fuck Lloyd Cusick. There were suspicions that Frank Stone committed crimes with the help of an accomplice. Well, we know the accomplice is Steen. Fuck.
Looks like it opens with a key.
Find the key. This looks like this opens to something for a third act.
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's
Fuck.
beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Cool statue. Missing a piece, though.
Okay, one of the killers from Dead by... I want to talk to Matt.
Yeah? And what would you
Augustine
do if it
has
was you
a,
here instead of me?
Unique
No
collection.
way. You'd be climbing the
I've never
walls
seen
looking
anything
for a
like
way
this
out.
stuff.
Fuck is she
Stan?
talking to?
Psh, not in a million years. No way.
Bro, who the fuck is she?
I'm not getting through that.
I'm trying to look for a key. That's all I'm doing. If I can find a key.
I should check on Maddie. Can't be easy meeting someone from her mom's past.
I will in a second. I'm trying to see if... Doesn't look... Hold on. He did come. Check, see. I guess I don't need... No. That's not. Fine. Kind of.
You'd really get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
Talking to someone special?
What? What do you mean?
Like Bonnie, perhaps?
I was in Berlin, at school, when I heard she was sick.
It's not Bonnie,
But
I
it
don't...
was my midterms, and she said I should just come home when I finished. So I did. But by then it was too late. She died while I was over the Atlantic. It all happened so fast, it doesn't feel like she's gone. So I just kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Yeah, she was. Hey,
Like
look
she has
at
green
this.
because of the.
This was just last summer. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the
Really,
most intimidating girl I've ever met.
really
Even
like
after I
punk.
got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Oh, let's be nostalgic. Just to.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment.
Brother, you know she's not playing
Nothing
that. She's
else.
playing like Runaways and shit.
That was your mom.
Thank you.
Hey guys,
Daddy is.
look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah, there, right there.
Oh my god, there's someone out there.
If this plot gets any thicker after the.
If someone else did find out this deal is going down, they might be after the film strips.
Healthy competition does make for better offers.
My guess is that if they're all dressed in black and prowling around the place like a thief, they're not here to make an offer.
Maybe they just want to make a dramatic entrance.
Should we tell Augustine? They might be dangerous.
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
Probably.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
Phantom of Cedar Still. Still.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Right on time. Let's be excited.
Hey, right on time!
Time to get cooking. What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right.
Bonnie snooping
Is everybody
around,
ready
dude.
to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's
Crazy
all
how
right
that
there.
works.
No. Tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
She looks
Sounds
like
a
Allison
productive day.
Stoner. That's what I kind of think. She looks very, kind of.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is this is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Kushik took all the credit.
Kushik.
People
Sorry.
around here knew what
My
was
bad.
up, but
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
and Dad got a little more credit too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Jaime. I think Jaime sound.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
All right, shh.
Nothing.
I was excited you
I
were
just don't want to
Chris.
exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
Let's go. You're right. You're right.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We've only got one shot at this.
Yeah. So let's not fuck it up.
That's kind of a good. That's a good movie way. We have
Can
to have
we
the
go?
morally ambiguous
Yeah,
character.
Robert and I'll go through and see if there's any other good places in the mill to shoot. Then we'll head out.
Look around the garage, and then talk to Linda. What's up, Linda? Tom Holt in.
Here, why don't you start with these?
So we're looking for Frank Stone references.
We're looking for anything referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with
Oracle
Frank
of
Stone.
the
The mill's a pretty huge place.
That's why I'm sure there's
Ooh,
gotta be
Connor
something we
Barnum.
haven't found yet.
Oh
Definitely
no.
possible.
We'll find it.
Do you feel trapped? Are you living your life or merely surviving it? Does this universe satisfy you? Or are you left seeking for truth beyond this reality?
Here, look at this. Mill
Huh.
projections dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into
Shut
the
the fuck up,
mindset
Chris.
of the workers. People were depressed. There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill, but like people who worked there or got laid off.
Damn.
This was a year or two before the murders started.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour shift.
There
No.
are a couple articles like this.
Shut the fuck up.
The mill was in serious decline.
But if it doesn't mention Frank,
I don't know. It's all related to him, to the way he was, or why he did what he did, or something.
that's your expert opinion?
It's just a hunch.
Good God. By harnessing the deep knowledge within this book gleaned by Guru Barnum from his studies of those tribes closest to enlightenment, you can assimilate the wisdoms of the ancient design and emerge
I pulled some
from
of
the
these
of
today
ignorant.
too.
What's
To
that?
soar
Obituaries
on wings of
from around the
cosmic
time of the
bliss like a
murders
butterfly of
and the little
enlightenment.
before.
Shut the fuck
Thinking.
up. It was through my own practices, learned from my journeys through the American interior, I successfully elevated my consciousness to the point I was able to visualize another one beyond the veil of our reality. This little town seemed so very much like my own, yet so fascinating, different in countless subtle ways. To give one example, the Calhoun family still had a drugstore, but the manager behind the counter, the son who died so tragically, here he was in a healthy middle, a season of life I knew. Inky do it.
An
Oh,
omniverse.
was this the story?
Far out.
It's the story of Gilgamesh? Sitting here, like it's going through like the story of Gilgamesh. It's like tangentially related, maybe. I don't. See what happens. You're not gonna catch us, Sam.
Anyone there?
No.
Getting too old for this.
Yeah, you are, bud. I hope
Won't
Sam
come back
doesn't
this way
die.
again. Let's go.
Oh, nothing. Damn. I figured I'd get some kind of like little prompt there.
This place is awesome. I wonder what we'll find inside.
Frank Stone. That's just me guessing, but probably. I could be wrong. Very clear, very much so. I could be wrong, but my hunch is telling me it's gonna be Frank Stone.
Are you absolutely sure this is safe and we're not gonna fall into some kind of ventilation shaft full of whirling fan blades?
God, I hope
I
so.
can't promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
Thanks.
Brought one for everyone?
Yep.
What you got in there?
Ah, well, the flashlights, my notebook, some pens, a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit, bottle opener, sunscreen, collapsible cookware, and utensils.
Jesus. Why do you have so
know
much?
We're not hiking the Appalachian Trail, right?
Always be prepared.
Very prepared. That's a fucking fact. Watching me. Is it the Doberman Pinscher? Is it Merlin? And away into the mid. It's just gonna be very bright in here. All the flashlights. Bobby. Show me the way. Show me the money. Here comes the money. Here comes the
We
money.
must be under the mill by now. Just gotta find a way up.
Haven't you ever talked to your dad about that night?
What night?
The night he was here with Frank Stone?
There was one time.
So mad. Mad at myself, dude. One here, I guess. Oh. Adorable.
Who would have left this here?
I found the wraith. Cute. I'm gonna have to find them all. Kinda lame. This sucks, dude. What the hell? Excuse me?
I'm not sure about Linda's new scene. But if I pull the director card, she'll probably never talk to me again.
Aw. Scene's cool, dude. Much of it,
Huh.
but...
Feel low key. Better get back to Robert.
Got me a fucking key. Got me a fucking key. Don't you worry about that, man. Beautiful. Hey guys, I found a key. Don't worry, it's only used for something.
Okay, so when I was little and he was really drunk, even though he doesn't remember, I kind of like knowing what he went through.
I get that.
He didn't talk to me like a little kid or like my dad. I got to see him the way he really is. He showed me all his scars.
Bad.
You know, he fucked up his shoulder that night real bad.
Yeah, he did. I saw
Still
it.
can't use it like he used to. Probably never will.
Damn. I didn't know it was so intense.
He told me he and Frankstone squared off face to face, right here in the mill. The furnace chamber, actually.
Yeah, Frankstone kind of beat his...
Oh shit. What else did he tell you?
Just that he saw things no man should ever see or know.
What does that mean?
Every time I've ever brought it up, gets that look in.
Damn it. I'm trying to talk to you, bud.
What were we? Oh, yes, right. Every time I've ever brought it up, gets that look in his eye.
Does he?
And I just don't want to see him like that.
Me either.
Hmm.
You sound disappointed.
No. No. But I'm glad you've got such a good relationship with your dad.
Me too.
Me three. I'm glad you have a good relationship.
Gotta love a scenic route. Any major plans for after we graduate?
I haven't given it much thought. Not like you.
What makes you think I have?
I can just tell. The film, the directing, it's in your blood.
And your blood? You want to be a cop like your dad?
No way. I think this is it. Up there.
Last chance to turn back, guys. Are we gonna turn back? No. We're not stupid. What are we, idiots?